Sup YouTube, DragonRage577. Well, my black survival knife came in 2 days ago, and I'm going to do a review on it. And so yeah, so we're going to start with the knife itself. I sharpened it a little bit, but it came like almost razor sharp. And this did not come like that. Like, I kind of put it on the grinder, kind of on the back. So now the saw has a tip, or yeah, point, and it's kind of got a weirder type blade. It's kind of, and it goes smaller and then bigger and then smaller again. The tip came very sharp. Yeah. So I took the string out of the top here because it got on my nerves a little bit. But that was probably the only bad thing about this entire knife. Alright, moving on. We're going to move over to the handle. Hold on. I was twisting it the wrong way, I think. Alright, here we go. It's got a compass that works very, very well. You just set it down or either hold it up and tells you the direction. So that's south, north, east, and west. So now to what's in the handle. I've done a few tweaks on the survival kit. So let's go ahead and open it. Alright, you just take this little cap off. And right when you open it, there is going to be a small pencil for whatever, and also there is, let me get it out, an X-Acto knife, very, very sharp, and the survival kit. And it all comes in an airtight plastic tube with a good top. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you want your stuff to stay dry, then this would be a perfect thing because the O-ring here, nothing gets wet. Nothing. Alright, now moving on to the kit itself. Open it up. Plastic bag. I replaced the 3 matches it came with 4 environmentally whatever green matches. Okay, they're good for the environment supposedly. So yeah, and the matches it came with were good, and the striking paper that it came with was good, but I didn't really like it too much. I just took this off of a matchbox that these came in, and it works really good. So yeah, and these go to something else I will show you in a minute. So lay these right there. Alright, you've got 2 brim hooks that come in it. Set those up there. A needle. You have to get your own thread for it, or either use fishing line. 2 weights for your line. Good bit of line right here. And 2 safety pins. So yeah, that's what's in that. So for now, let's just go over to this part right here, so I can show you the sheath. Alright. It is hard plastic sheath. The sheath itself is very interesting. It has a sharpening stone, which is what I used to sharpen my knife with, and it gave it a very good edge. I mean, I cut my finger open the first day after using the sharpening stone, so I definitely recommend it. And then you have a whistle, like if you get lost in the woods and you suspect there's someone that could hear you, you blow into it. It's very loud. Here, I'll give y'all an example. Okay, and also on the lower part, there is a wire cutter or something you can use to cut things with. You stick whatever you want to cut in this crevice, and as you can see, you clip it on here, and it'll cut it very easily. This is used for the slingshot, which I'll be pulling out in a minute. And yeah, so that's the outside of the sheath. Now let's get to the inside. I put 3 band-aids in here because the band-aids that came in the plastic tube, they were actually very good, but they were very small and very hard to get out of their wrapper. So the inside of the sheath houses a few things. I put 3 band-aids in there. So yeah, let's just go ahead and put this back on. So yeah, that's the sheath. And now to what's in the sheath. There's a survival mirror on here. I will show you what it's for in a minute. The slingshot that hooks onto this, I'll show you that in a minute. Also, some thread, or not thread, string, and you use the string for this. Either you can tie your knife or a poke, like you see these 2 holes here. Wait, let me get it down to where you can see it. There's 1 hole and there's 1 right there. Stick 2 sticks in them to make a post, and then you tie it really tight with this, and you can cut this in half and you have 2 strings so it'll hold better and make a spear for spear fishing, or you can do that with this, but this would work better because it's smaller and you won't have to use 2 holes with it. Alright, so this is a wire saw. Very, very good. It cut down a tree about this big around for me. I don't see how it did it because it's not sharp at all. Oh, and you might want to get some pliers and tighten or just squeeze these a little bit because they're not very, very secure, but they're secure enough. And you just, do your thing there. You gotta unbend it though a little. So yeah. And the survival mirror, you can see it has 2 holes here and 2 holes here and directions on the back. I'll show you that. You probably can't read it, but it shows you an image, sun to the mirror to whatever it's on. You can stick it in the ground or whatever by your pile of leaves or whatever you have, and it will reflect light onto it until it finally catches fire. And the last but not least, I'm going to show you the slingshot. Alright, just observe all this, I guess, until I assemble it. It doesn't take very long. Just sing a song to yourself right quick. I'm almost done already. It's not very hard to assemble or unassemble, actually. But while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and tell you this is a very, very good knife. You can find it on budk.com. And yeah, so here we are. It connects very well and pulls back very far. I'll just pull it back here. Alright. Well, yeah. And some people have lied about this and say they say it doesn't come sharp and all that, but, and also, oops, I knocked over my plastic too. But anyway, this right here, it's a little metal bit right there. You use it to aim with it. So yeah, And the only other thing I know to say is this right here. You don't have to take your belt and put it through it. It just snaps off and you put it through your belt. So yeah. Well, guys, that was my review of the budk.com black survival knife, and I definitely recommend it. 5-star knife. It is very unique. Very unique. It comes with various parts. But some things you might want to replace with your own because you're going to run out of them one day anyway. So yeah, this is all it came with. Survival mirror, saw, harpoon, it came with 2 band-aids, the sheath, the slingshot, the string, 2 brim hooks, needle, 2 split shots, 2 safety pins, that's for the wire saw, X-Acto knife, pencil, and I replaced the striking paper and the matches. And all I know is this and the knife. So yeah. And the compass. Yes, the compass. Who can forget the compass? Well, guys, that was Dragon Rage 577's review of the budk.com black survival knife. Go check out their place. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you will find some stuff you'll like there. But so until then, peace out. Spread the word.